Hello everyone, this is Daughter Darkness, and today I'm going to be talking about something which, since the most recent Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer has released, has concerned a lot of people, myself included, at least until I thought about it a little bit, and I just wanted to kind of talk about, why the situation commands in Kingdom Hearts 3 could be a potential problem for the balance of the game, but how it's probably not going to be quite as bad as some people think it might be. So, why could the situation commands be a problem? Well, it's quite simple. It gives you the potential to build up a number of extremely powerful magic attacks that you can use with no limitation beyond the fact that you'll only have a certain amount of time to use them. You can press triangle 4 times and roll off 4 extremely powerful elemental magic spells, which will probably be able to clear pretty much all groups of enemies. At one point in the Japanese trailer of Kingdom Hearts 3, you can see 5 situation commands available, which would presumably be 4 of the Za magic spells, as well as 1 like Drive Form. And you would imagine that this is going to be possible to do with all offensive magic in Kingdom Hearts 3. So we know that there are these 4, Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Aero, but if there are any other offensive spells, they'd be added onto the list as well. And obviously the fact this is tied to drive forms and attraction flow makes it even more of a potential problem. So it could make things very easy. And a lot of people have been pointing to 0.2, which, while it does make a number of great improvements on the previous games in the series, the situation commands, and particularly the magic situation commands, can make most group fights of enemies not particularly challenging, because you just try and build up as many of these magic finishes as you can, and then you just roll them off, and then you've pretty much cleared out the whole room. Although even in 0.2 it's not enough to make like the bosses easy, particularly not the secret boss, the Phantom Aqua boss. While, yes, if it was done like 0.2 over a big long 30-hour or whatever it is going to be game, then yes, it would be a problem, because you would just be able to do it straight away. But it's certainly not going to be as bad as some people think, and it may not end up being a problem at all. Now, why is it not going to be as bad as that scenario which I just suggested? Well, it's easy to think that this could be the next superpowered thing, the next Thunder Surge, the next Balloonra, the next Lethal Frame, that have obviously been in the games that the same team that are making Kingdom Hearts 3 have previously made. But the thing is that the nature of those games allowed you to get these abilities fairly early, apart from Lethal Frame probably, although even then, in Rechain of Memories you could still get extremely powerful slates relatively early in the game. But obviously the nature of the command deck, particularly Birth by Sleep system, but also Dream Drop Distances, if you know how to use it properly, they allow you to get extremely powerful abilities and attacks very early in the game, and Kingdom Hearts 3 won't let you do that. The problem is that this trailer build is a bit misleading. They allow you to use extremely powerful attacks in what is basically the first world of the game. You're not going to have all of these abilities right from the off, because it's an RPG. You're going to get stronger as the game goes on, and then toward the end you'll probably start having some of these abilities. So at the very least, while these situation commands could be a problem later game, for most of the game they're not going to be constantly being the thing you're turning to, because they're not going to be that powerful. I would imagine that either you don't get any magic situation commands until you've already learned the level 3 spell, or that the situation command will just be the next level. So when you unlock Fire, you'll be able to use a situation command, Fire. And even in that situation, it's not going to be enough to just be the thing you're constantly going to be turning to. And if it works like, say, Kingdom Hearts 2 did, by the time you've unlocked all of these level 3 magic spells, and potentially, by extension, the level 4 ones in the situation commands, you'll be already reaching near the final bosses and super bosses that aren't going to be beaten by it. As I mentioned Phantom Aqua earlier, if you fight her, it doesn't matter how many magic situation commands you get, you're not going to be able to build them up against her to absolutely wipe the floor with her, without a lot of knowledge of the fight yourself anyway. So it is a potential problem, but it's not going to break the entire game. If anything, it's going to make the game not so good later on. But if they balance that with, obviously they've mentioned smarter AI for the Heartless and so on, if they do it that way, then it could not be a problem at all. Or if they've got some sort of ability equipping system where in the final version of the game you won't be able to have, say, more than 2 of these equipped at one time, there are ways that they can make it work a little bit better. But as it is at the moment, it could be a problem later in the game, but it's not going to absolutely destroy all of the playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3. So that's just what I wanted to say about it. So please leave your thoughts about the situation commands. Are you worried about them, or do you think they're absolutely fine, in the comment section below the video? And while you're down there, please like this video if you did, and if you liked it, then check out my other videos and subscribe to this channel. And as always, thank you for watching.